way takes it out of your head? Eh? Which way gets it out of here? That's
Stop.
Shit.
Stop.
No. Shit. Is this not going here?
Whoops.
Yay! Big hood in the building. What up? How about the boys? The Dallas Cowboys, that is. What up? How about the boys? What up? How about the boys? What up? They bring the noise. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys. What up? How about the boys?
We had some technical difficulties.
We back, baby. Did you get all confused with the Instagram live streaming that we did?
Well,
you still got the party lights going. I like it.
Well, no, because the streaming software, when I go live on YouTube, it gave me an error, and I was like, "What the fuck? It's not going." But we were here, and then I heard us going somewhere, and I was like, "Okay, we live, baby."
We were live, baby, and we back and we live, and we're loving it. And we're gonna shout out our socials really quick before we dive into this beautiful pre-draft episode. As you can see, Bandwagon Boy 1 and myself are rocking the Vape 10 shirts because we don't have Alex with us, Bandwagon Boy 2, and so we're gonna take him to Vegas even without him able to actually be able to come with us to Vegas. So that's what these shirts are. They're pretty dope.
And this was during our fantasy football draft, so it holds some importance to us.
The thing with this is that's Alex at a Vape 10. A Vape 10 is when you're into the vape pen, which he's hitting hard right now. That is him at a Vape 10, belly out, computer in hand, ready to draft. Look at that. Where's his wiener?
Hey, pop him if you got him, son.
Pop him if you got him, baby. Grab a Chang, son.
Grab a Chang.
So we're gonna hop out into our socials real quick. The main way to find any of our social media platforms is by going to cowboyscanfan.com. It's our website, and it's basically a beautiful, easy laid out way to look at all of our other social media platforms, which
How
are
we having so much difficulty here?
Are we not hooked up?
No, keep talking.
We're still going. So I'll just shout them out anyways.
Yeah.
So we don't got the feed right now, but we have all the platforms. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have obviously YouTube. You're on it. All the ones besides the YouTube are at Cowboys Can Fan. Alex is actually running a pretty good Twitter right now. We're starting to get some headway on that. The Instagram's always popping. TikTok, it's basically just an extension of the Instagram. But we hit them all up. There it is. Now we got it. Yeah, good. Ooh. Good work there, bro. So I'm going to scroll down. One I always kind of forget to talk about is the audio. It's on all major platforms, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, or podcasts, whatever you want to call it, all the main ones. Follow us on Instagram. I'm going to stop us for 1 second here and zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in.
To our fucking boy.
There he is.
Yeah.
To our fucking boy. And I just want to shout out Kilo C, who's been pretty much, I don't know when he started on with us or when he's been around, but seems like he's been there from day one. And
Smoke weed every day.
And just so you guys know, Kilo C won a Micah Parsons number 11 jersey just by tuning in and talking and having a good time. And Kilo, that thing looks fucking dope. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad there was no hiccups. I'm glad it didn't get lost in the mail because then we would have just looked like a couple sellouts. I'm glad you got it. It looks sick.
Hey, I'm super glad that we got it to Kilo for sure. We couldn't give that motherfucking jersey away.
I tried
for a month.
I tried telling the lady that actually had won it. I reached out to her, all this shit, and just there was just silence. So Kilo, by following the 5 rules of Schultzy,
that's right,
ended up getting that jersey. So there's the Instagram right there. We're always posting. We post daily. We post reels. We post memes. We post Cowboys news. Then you got the YouTube, which all you guys are on right now.
I definitely think your Kellen Moore one was hilarious.
Did you think that was good? What's the difference between Kellen Moore and oranges? Oranges don't suck at coaching football.
Yeah.
Some guy on YouTube said it sucked, but whatever. TikTok, there it is, and then tweet us. If you want to talk to us directly on Twitter, you're not going to be talking to Adbest and I. You're going to be talking to Chang Boy over there in Thailand, which is great. So there it
Hey.
is. There's all of our social media platforms.
I will say that I'm surprised that, I mean, like the Instagram account that you're running, our Instagram account, because people find it as a meme account, they just don't know that we run our own podcast. So in today's live stream, we were doing, geez, that was a fucking weird verb. Today's live stream on IG, I was surprised that some of the people haven't checked us out before, but that's okay.
That's all good. We're all good with that. So we're going to jump right into this. We're not going to do draft talk right off the hop. We're going to do a little bit of OTAs, voluntary workouts. Starting off with Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott, pumped to be healthy entering offseason workouts.
Oh, you're just getting right into it, eh?
Well, yeah, we've rambled on about ourselves. We need to start talking about the Cowboys a little bit. So the main thing about this is, as everyone knows, Dak at this time last year was still a huge question mark.
Mm-hmm.
He was coming off that season-ending knee or ankle injury, and no one really knew what Dak we were going to get back. He had signed that big contract, so there was a lot of question marks up in the air. He's now fully healed. He's able to participate at this time of the year, which is, to me, massive. Like, having your quarterback participating, throwing, running out there with the team in April before even the draft, instead of him possibly not even be ready for training camp, is just crazy. It's good. It's good to see. I'm glad he's healthy. We got a couple quotes from him. So Prescott said it's exciting. And he said this at the Children Cancer Fund Gala. Throwing this morning and leaving that session, pumped up is the way I feel. The leg feels, the arm feels, the body feels. Yeah, I'm excited. First there was a right shoulder. Sorry, what's that, AJ?
Do you think he kind of gave his body a little hug when he said that too?
He just looked.
I'm feeling myself.
He did one of these. Just rolled the shoulder, but he's like, "Damn, I'm pumped." He's like, "You see these fucking guns too?" He's been hitting biceps twice a week. Beach season, son. He did not say that.
After he juked a little sick kid and he fucking throws it.
Juked that is.
What, too soon?
So Prescott has battled multiple injuries in the past few years, most notably a gruesome compound fracture and dislocation of his right ankle during a Week 5 game in 2020, which led him to missing the rest of the season. And while 2 ankle surgeries meant Prescott was back under center for 2021, other nagging injuries over the course of the year kept him from playing at full strength for much of the year. So there was the calf injury, there was the fucking shoulder injury, remember, in preseason or even in training camp. Remember, he sat out a bit there, he hurt his shoulder. We were all jacked up about him playing, and then he sat out a month prior to the season with shoulder injuries. So it's just nice.
We thought we had a case of Mr. Glass.
We did, a little bit. We did. And I think he only missed one game last year. I think he missed, it was after they won in overtime against the Pats. He hurt his calf, and then he didn't play. They had the bye week right after.
And then he missed a game.
And then he missed the game against the Vikings, where Cooper Rush came in. And remember Cooper Rush's dad doing this one in the stands? That he was doing that move.
Rush hour.
Yeah, it was rush hour. So a little bit more with Dak. A year ago, you're excited because you're back on your leg. You're moving it for the first time. From 1 week to the next, you get to do 2 jumps to 3 jumps to jogging to sprinting. So you're excited and you feel the progress. But a year later, I get on the field and I don't even think about my leg. It goes from getting that leg better to that's not even a thought in my head. There's days maybe the cold front comes in that I might feel it a little bit more, but it's not a thought in my head or worry or rehabbing on.
I mean, it's a great quote, but he has to say that.
He has to say that.
Like, he has to say that. And I agree with Barry Grant Jr. We don't know.
Barry Grant's in the house.
We don't know
what's up, bro.
We don't know what Dak we're getting back.
We don't yet. We don't. And I completely agree, but I still like the fact that we know we don't have the ankle question mark.
Yes.
Like, at this time last year, he's not even doing what he's doing right now.
Right.
So at least we have that.
Yeah.
At least we know that, right? But you're right. We don't know what Dak we're getting back. We don't know if we're even going to have an offensive line that can block for him. We don't know if we're going to have receivers that can perform, right? Like, there is still question marks, but the fact of his health aren't one of those. What do you think, AJ?
No, I mean, look, his confidence is nice to hear, even if he is feeling a little sore. And I think we said this before, but no one plays an NFL season at 100% or starts it. Like, once you're playing football, you probably feel 100%, but there's there's always going to be something. So I'm happy that he's excited. And it's true, having this time unfettered to like just warm up to the season goes a long way, especially with only 3 weeks now to do so.
Yeah, no, totally. One last thing, one last quote from Dak before I move on from this. I'm not rehabbing one thing. I'm working on my whole body from my foot speed. It's not just putting this down. Now it's, can I get this thing faster than they've ever been? It's about improving on the person and the player I was before the injury and being the best player I can be for this organization. And then the person that wrote the article says, and if Dallas wants to make it deep into the postseason in 2022, a healthy and improving Prescott will likely be just what the doctor ordered.
Looks like Dallas is going for it.
So I'm going to segue from that right into, we're going to talk free agency a little bit. We will get into the draft, but we've kind of talked about the draft the last few weeks. We've kind of went away from free agency a tiny bit, and there is still some pretty good players. One, which we've kind of talked and we've always liked, and I'm on record and on the Instagram with a couple of posts of like last year when Odell was looking to get traded from the Browns. Sorry, I'm not on there yet, Ed. When Odell was looking to get traded from the Browns to wherever, I did not want the Cowboys to go for him.
Last year.
Yeah. I did not want the Cowboys to take a chance at Odell Beckham Jr. last year. That's
now why?
Well, we still had Cooper, we still had Seti, we had Burner the Turner. Like we had our wide receiver room was already crowded and already had a lot of good players.
And you didn't need somebody like Odell Beckham coming in, who at that point didn't do too much for the Browns the season previous. So it was too much.
There was question marks. For me last year, there was too much risk versus reward.
Yeah, I agree.
And then obviously once you see how he performed in playoffs,
like going from a certain quarterback, Baker Mayfield, and the Browns team over to the LA Rams with Stafford and then a different coach, you can see the production. I think he earned his spot. He didn't just get coasted into.
Odell?
Yeah.
Oh, Odell.
Yeah.
Odell played great for LA. Like he was huge for LA.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised there. Maybe they're just waiting for his price tag to come down a bit. But sorry, Alex, go.
No, go for it.
I'm just thinking right now with how our offensive room's looking and the couple lost wide receivers, I would welcome a guy like Odell Beckham right now. Right. To be honest, I honestly think he would help with us right now.
Yeah, no, exactly. My thought last year, and like maybe just from Odell's like
I'll mute that.
Rise to stardom. I felt that he was, oh shoot, is he going to be another Antonio Brown, where it's like all this talent, but Jesus, as you get older, the bag just does not, the juice ain't worth the squeeze, as they say. But I think Odell Beckham Jr. has that arrogance that you want, but for me, he's like played it really well, a nice fine line. Last year, I mean, I didn't even hear about him except for when he was playing on the football field and he went and won a Super Bowl. So I think that might have satisfied an itch if there was any issues. And now I think he probably wants to come back and like just play some good football. I'm not worried about him being that type of Antonio Brown fiasco, let's say. So bring him on.
Yeah, Cowboys Chris. So he was there for Cowboys Chris.
But it was 2019 that you said.
I did say 2019, but Cowboys Chris is saying 2016. We had a battle with a Giants fan the other night, and it was pretty awesome on the Cowboys Huddle. If you guys are ever looking for another their podcast, they're an internet live stream podcast. If you're ever looking for a couple guys that know their shit, who we're going to be meeting up with Vegas, go check them out. The one thing I wanted to say about Odell, because Alex is like, yeah, you hadn't really heard about much with Odell. I hadn't heard much about Odell until he got traded, and then me and you had played in Madden, and they had him on the Rams in the updated version, and you just were throwing to him, and like triple coverage, he's doing these fucking insane catches. I was like, what the hell is going on? AJ's going to beat me in Madden. He didn't. But he came close.
I didn't.
But he came close. So I want to just look at this. This is an iconic play.
And then I'll ask you a question.
This is an iconic play. Every Cowboy fan knows this play coming up. But if we can even get a guy that still has the ability to do this, you got to go for him.
So give us a play-by-play.
Well, Manning drops back and he just heaves it up. This was on, I believe, Monday, or this was Sunday Night Football. Just such a dirty catch, man.
Yeah, dirty catch.
Like this, I remember I'm pretty sure I was working out of town. I was sitting in the hotel room, kind of drinking a beer, and when this happened, I'm pretty sure it was who the fuck was? Yeah, Carr was covering him, and actually pretty good coverage. Ends up doing some PI, and then Odell just.
It's the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Not a big Chris Collinsworth fan, but he called that play right. That's probably the best catch I've seen while watching a football game.
Kilo C and Dallas Cowboys Chris are both saying we still won that game.
We did still win that game. We 100% won that game. That's like when I post the Tony Pollard touchdown on Thanksgiving, and every Raiders fan makes sure I know that we still lost that game.
I know. Yeah.
I'm like, well, it doesn't really take away from the play, right? Like the guy still had an individual effort that will be remembered, right? Like
so,
that catch is going down in NFL history.
Okay, so I'm going to pose a question to both of y'all.
Okay.
Plus our chat.
Okay.
And you got to watch out that was YouTube clip. Sorry.
No, we don't even care.
That might all be.
We don't even give a fuck. We're going ham on this shit.
And I told Anth if he's going to play some YouTube clips, just mute the audio.
Hey AJ,
it's the audio that flags us.
Hey AJ, maybe you should be here in studio and not let me be controlling the shit, son.
Hey AJ.
I'm just worried we're gonna get cut off midstream.
No, the good thing was the clip that I played was from a very small organization called the NFL, so it shouldn't make too much noise.
We'll if anything, we'll just get a copyright.
Sometimes you gotta sometimes just throw down and see what happens.
It's funny because we got copyright claims from playing certain clips, but not because of the actual audio from the game. It's from the music that's playing at the live show. So like Katy Perry's some music was playing on the stadium speakers in a clip, and that's what flagged us. It's bizarre. But okay, so my question to both of you guys and then the chat is Deebo Samuel or OBJ?
Deebo.
Whoa, time out.
No, for us to pick if we're gonna pick up one.
But like, are we saying if we could pick one of them? Obviously, I'm going to say Deebo, but you got to think what comes with acquiring Deebo.
That's what I'm asking.
Okay,
so.
That's what you got to think. You got to think what Nate Dogg hates that we're talking about this.
Yeah, Nate Dogg.
The thing with this though, you got to think what you got to give up to get Deebo.
Yeah.
Versus what you got to give up to get Odell.
Okay, so Odell, we got to give up. We got to give up one top shelf NFT.
He's a free.
Deebo, we probably have to pay.
He's a Bitcoin bro.
Yeah,
he's a Bitcoin bro. AJ, so if you with taking those rules in, what you're still taking Deebo, even though it would cost us a hell of a lot more than getting. I don't even mean money wise. I'm talking draft capital, which is more important than any salary in my mind.
Well. Yeah, well, since we have since like Nate Dogg being the 49ers fan, if he can speak to his organization, I mean, since he's watching about 4 Cowboys games a year with us,
I know
he can talk them down a little for us. But yeah, no, that price is way too high to.
What do you think we'd have to give up to get him?
I don't think we have enough to get him.
I agree with you, and I think even if we did get him, well, now we're still in the same situation as we were with Amari Cooper. We don't want to pay a wide receiver $20 million plus a year, which Deebo would be hard pressed not getting that. If you look at the Tyreek Hill shit and you look at the Devontae Adams, Deebo's going to be that next guy that's going to break the bank. And for us to even be able to pay him that, we first have to give up a plethora of draft picks, which I don't even know what that would be.
Well, do you think that's why Jerry made that big announcement?
to try to lure fucking OBJ in, signing with BitChain or whatever. What was it? Blockchain.com.
Blockchain.
Are we allowed to say blockchain on here, or will that get us too?
Kahuna says.
Now we're flagged.
Kahuna says. I mean, it's recently been confirmed that Tom Brady's next contract will be exclusively paid in Bitcoin. So the Deebo NFT contract is coming soon.
You're not wrong.
I think that we're not going to see much until after the draft.
Yeah.
Like nothing's going to go down until after the draft. I doubt we'll take Deebo as much as much.
We would love him. Like, I would love Deebo.
I think Odell Beckham is a bigger possibility for us.
Yep.
And I think that OBJ coming to the Cowboys for even just one season, probably on a decent contract, because again, he got paid in Bitcoin last season.
Right.
So he's looking for a bag.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be surprised if the Rams keep him. He's going somewhere.
He's going somewhere.
There's been too much shakeups. He's going somewhere.
He's a free agent right now, so he's going somewhere. It's just the wide receiver market is quiet, and like you said, you always get that first push of free agency when it first happens. Then it's like a second wave, and then the draft happens, and then you get your next big push.
Man with the username makes a very good point though. Jerry Jones is unpredictable.
Jerry Jones is unpredictable, especially if he doesn't get his salt intake for the day. So someone at the draft table needs to make sure he's got an extra salted McGriddle prior to the draft. Otherwise, who knows what he's going to do?
I mean, the fact is, San Fran would be stupid to get rid of Debo when they have an issue with their QB.
The thing with the Debo thing, the organization kind of holds all the cards, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're not going to play. Okay, you're not going to play. We're going to fine you, and you're not going to make money, right? And then even if they do get rid of him, they still have the cards because they're going to be able to determine what they take for.
Why
him.
doesn't he want to play in San Fran?
That Nate Dogg would have to answer that because I honestly,
while we move on to the next topic, can you tell us why Debo
or anyone for the matter in chat?
Yeah, or anybody.
Can I take a guess?
Yes,
take a guess.
I think this is like repetitive. Players will get to their say near the end of their second or into their third year on their rookie contract, and they're like definitely the best player on the team or the best player at that position,
Making
and so they
peanuts.
want to get paid more.
Yep.
And they throw that negotiation out. Of course, the team's like, no, we're going to take your fifth-year option,
right?
So just sit back and take it. And it's a lot of money that kind of they feel as a player, oh my God, I should be making $20 million a year. I'm making fucking $1 million. So in their mind, they're adding that up. I think that's where it stems from. And then since both sides butt heads, then the player just says, fine, trade me. I'm out.
Yeah.
And it gets sour.
No, you're right.
Gets sour quickly.
You're right. You're 100% right there. And Debo obviously sees what Devontae Adams is getting, what Tyreek Hill is getting, and now he wants his piece of the pie, and he doesn't want to wait because he knows he's putting miles on his body, right? The way San Fran uses him, he's taking hits. He's getting a lot of touches. I did see something about Debo, though. I think Law Nation posted it. It was he had like 14 drops or something last year.
Jeez.
And like 6 or 7 fumbles. If that was any Cowboy player, they'd be
held over.
They would be fucking sewered so bad. Guaranteed. If any Cowboy player did that, it would be all you heard about. So Debo did have some drops. He did have some fumbles, which you don't hear about. But if you're in the blue and silver, that would be a hot topic. A law like Trevon Diggs, right? Like gave up oh my God, Trevon Diggs gave up 1,000 yards. He got fucking 12 or 11 interceptions. Like, I'll take that shit, right?
Thanks, Nate.
What did he say?
Those shits are amazing.
Chat is going off.
Yeah, we love an active chat.
We only know how to crunch the stats here on the Can Fan podcast, and every stat you hear is bang on.
Bang on all day long, baby.
So one other, this is the only other news we've really had in the last bit with free agents. Cowboys had a visit with veteran starting offensive lineman Sam Tevi. How would you guys say that?
Oh shit.
I guess if you spelt that like Levi, is it Tevi? So I don't know.
Sam Tevi.
So updated by the minute under Dallas Cowboys NFL transition tracker. So this guy, he played for the let's take a look. He played for the Chargers, drafted by the Chargers, and then last year he signed a 1-year deal with the Colts and he tore his ACL the very first during camp. So he didn't even play last year. So that's a kind of pick that you want to go for. A guy that maybe didn't play last year, but has some success as an NFL player. He had started almost his whole career prior to last season where he was injured out. So I'm not against us taking a run at getting a tackle, especially a tackle that has started in the NFL, because then that would definitely, if we got this guy, that's basically saying, okay, if there's an offensive guard on the board, we're taking them. Right? Because I honestly think if we don't, without assigning a guard or a tackle prior, I honestly think they go and they either draft the best guard or tackle, and then they sign one in free agency right after.
It's science.
It's science.
And why, and maybe this is obvious, but like, actually there was some good conversation on that Twitter community that I was brought into, and I just kind of sit back and watch and play with myself. But Prison Talk
Sounds like my Friday nights.
Why a guard over a tackle, or I mean, obviously a center is just not as
Sexy.
big a need, I guess. But like, why a guard over a tackle?
Okay. What?
He's just in the middle of getting us some drinks.
Yeah, I know. What do you want?
Six.
One of these?
Yeah.
Hey, we need our first crack 'em, don't we?
I think Ad did one, but yeah, let's get it in here.
Okay.
Hey, crack him if you got him, son.
You're
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
gonna get dose of those coming up, and we do have an answer for. I do have an answer with the guard thing, AJ. But first, we're gonna crack him if you got him, son,
Crack
because
'em
we
if you
do
got 'em.
we do got him, and we're gonna crack him when we got him. The reason they're saying guard, oh my fucking fuzzy, gross. This was like in.
Show it up.
It was like in my drink. Whatever. Definitely had worse things in my mouth.
Like AJ's wiener.
AJ's wiener. So the reason they're saying guard over tackle is we don't have a serviceable starting left guard at the moment. You know,
Are you talking to me or are you talking to AJ?
I'm kind of talking to both of you guys.
No.
Oh, okay.
They just don't have that
But,
guy. Like, whereas you still have, you have Tyron Smith, you have Steele, and then you have the swing tackle that we drafted last year, whose name is, let me go back to the, oh shit.
You're fucking me, Peter. You're fucking me.
Let me get this up here. You guys talk about how much you guys are happy with each other.
Well, AJ, what he's doing, y'all seen the clip of OBJ trying to block Nick Bosa in the NFC Championship? No, but we'll bring that up.
Yeah, we are definitely bringing that up.
We'll bring that
AJ, should I bring that up on Twitter or should I bring that up on Twitter's fine to
Twitter,
bring it up?
use Twitter.
Ad, how come I can't find the plus button here? Do I have too many open?
You have too many open.
Shit, son.
I'll look for that, Nick. I'll look for that block.
This guy? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. So what I wanted to check here was
Josh
20
Eric Glenn
Yeah.
saying Josh Ball.
Josh Ball. Thank you. That's why we love having a chat. We appreciate it. You just made my life easier. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to fucking put a new window up. Good thing we run our own fucking podcast. I can't even find how to put a new tab in the browser. Who told us that? Eric Glenn? Shout out to Eric Glenn for being better at me than what I do.
Eric Glenn, what up? Nate Dogg says, I feel like it's a Sunday pay-per-view event with a show on tonight. That's right, baby. And we're thinking Sundays might be
Sundays
the nights
work.
that we go live.
Sundays work better. Twitter. So OBJ blocking Bosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you just go to our IG, I linked you.
I can't. I'm on
This
ads
is my
comp.
Twitter.
Can't
Okay.
do it. I'm on ads
I'm
comp.
just-
And AJ, you see this? I'm trying to find a good spot for our Twitter comments. And
Okay, I think I found it.
bottom right is where I like it. Okay, here we go.
Try to bring Odell Beckham to help cut him off. Try to bring Odell Beckham to help cut him off.
Odell tries to fucking chip block him, and then Bosa just steamrolls it.
I just say zoom it in, but
It's full
Yeah,
screen
well,
already.
good. We should
do
be
this.
sending him down the field once he signs a nice
I mean-
2-year, $10 million deal with the Cowboys.
I mean, you shouldn't be using Odell Beckham to block a fucking Nick Bosa anyways. Like, you let Nick Bosa go by himself. Why don't you have the tight end here, like trying to double him? I don't understand that. Here, let me pause that on this. Let me pause this here. Like right here, this guy. Why is he going to block number 1? He should be just on Bosa,
yeah, I know.
right? And then number 1's expected to try to stop fucking the running back
send
here. Yeah, that's just bad. That's just bad play design right there. OBJ versus OBJ versus top 10, top 5 defensive end is not a good matchup.
Yeah, no.
I mean, all they
McVay-
needed to do is look at his run blocking stats in Madden. Jeez, I
Right?
can't even
Duh.
speak anymore tongue.
right? Fucking, he can't block shit. So what we're gonna look at here next? So Cowboys brought in Sam Tevi. So 3 free agent moves Cowboys can still make to prove Stephen Jones is right. So what do you guys think here? I haven't looked at this.
What's that comment mean?
So Stephen Jones. Oh yeah, I actually meant to play this here. One sec. Let's go back here.
I keep having Kevin. I just don't know where I'm going to put Kevin.
I love that Kevin has been joining us for the last few weeks.
Well, it's draft day, so
yeah.
Make it a little bit smaller here.
We did do a good job with it in terms
So here's
of,
Stephen Jones.
re-signing for the most part the players that we wanted and felt like we could keep under the current salary cap environment. We're not done yet in free agency. We'll see what opportunities come up out there, but we feel like we can go into the draft pure again and pick the best players on our board.
Look at this. This is like fucking between these 3 fucks. That's like probably, I don't know, $15 billion. I wonder what they're talking about. So,
did you see the ass on that dance?
there's a million things these guys could be talking about right now. These 3, like, what do you, you got? That's the owner of the Eagles.
When I'm eating a McGriddle, I'm salting that. I'm salting it. It's getting salt.
You don't get a McGriddle without putting at least 3 packets of extra salt on that sausage.
And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, if you're going to have McGriddle or if you're going to invest in some sort of NFT, don't invest in stock and invest in the salt stock because you know your boy Jerry's going to be stocking.
Look at Lori. Look at his eyes here. He's just looking right past Jerry. He's not even listening to him.
He's looking at the Cowgirls. Probably.
He's looking right past, and then Stephen Jones is like, I just can't wait for you to die. He's like looking at Jerry, just like,
Daddy, I'm telling you right now that if you're gonna die soon, I can't wait.
Can't wait. So let's hear what else he's got to say here. Oh,
Jane Slater with us now, live in Dallas. Stephen
hey,
Jones.
Jane Slater, she follows us on Instagram.
Jane, that free
Jane
agency
Slater.
is only
Shout out.
She doesn't. Definitely doesn't follow us on
Instagram.
Instagram.
You don't win Super Bowls in the offseason. And I think my initial reaction and a lot of fans were, well, what about Tampa?
Sounds like she's
and the
been having a couple
Rams?
drinks.
You
I
do
like
have
her.
to add some pieces because as
Did you hear what Steven said to her?
What?
You don't win Super Bowls in the offseason.
Stephen Jones.
And then she's saying right now, well, what about Tampa? And probably my next guess is what about LA? So we'll let her run for another 30 seconds here.
There, Andrew. There are a lot of missing pieces here. And it was a little confusing in this interview on 105.3 The Fan because when he was asked to describe what their needs are heading into the first couple rounds of the draft, he said wide receiver. So that's something he and his father, Jerry, agreed on. But Jerry told us at owners' meetings it was offensive line. Stephen Jones told us defensive line. The bottom line is they do have some holes to fill. You have that hole to fill because of Randy Gregory, although
Kinda like
he
Alex,
did
a
say
few
that he
holes
liked
to
the
fill.
production from Dorrance Armstrong and thought that Dorrance was coming along. We'll see about that. And then, of course,
So that's funny. She's saying that she talked to Jerry and he said he wanted to get off or defensive line, and then Steven said defensive line, and then Jerry said offensive line. These fucking guys. There's also a lot of like
Head
fakery.
games. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
head games is a better word than
or
fakery.
scheming. Yo, you know what? Here, I'm not gonna let the players have all the fun scheming the offense or scheming the defense. You're gonna see what Steven and I are gonna do on the offseason. We're not gonna make a goddamn move during the free agency. We're not gonna make a goddamn move thinking that people are gonna think that we're out of this, and then we're gonna start making some big moves. We're gonna start making some big trades.
So that's Alex. That was
Sneak attack.
that was the context to this article. The 3 free agent moves Cowboys can still make to prove Stephen Jones right. Because Stephen Jones said, we're not done with free agency. We're still going to be involved.
When's the cutoff to free agency?
There isn't.
Like, so they don't.
If you're a free agent, you can get picked up whenever.
Okay.
There's trade
There'll be-
deadlines.
That's what I'm
can-
saying.
you-
Okay, but the free agency.
free
doesn't-
agency, they're not on an NFL team. You can get them whenever. There's a start. So the only sorry, AJ, I keep cutting you off. There's a start.
Don't
There's a start.
Don't apologize to cutting AJ off.
There's a start to free agency because the players are still technically on a team.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, that's.
But that's long gone. That happened in fucking.
But there's
in
not like
March.
a there's not like a cutoff.
Well, if you're
Okay.
not on a team,
Yeah, I
you're
guess
not on a team. Alex, what were you saying?
I was good. I was just gonna say I think teams split it up into like pre-draft and post-draft. So you try to make some moves that you. I mean, it's a big. This is where Jerry Jones and Steven sit in a little tight room. And who's the other guy?
McClay, Will McClay.
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
McClay.
They
Cowboys
all
Chris
sit in a
just
room.
cracked one, and he's cracking them because he's got them. We know he does. We know he does. Yeah, but Will McClay, you're saying, AJ?
Yeah, they start to put together the draft board, and then they also look at free agencies. Then you have to take in all of the potential like costs and weigh all that. But there's the pre-draft and post-draft kind of free agency, and so you go in if you can get one of those big names to fill a position you need. Then you do so. But obviously, you much rather have that position filled with a drafted player because the cost is lower. And then post-draft, that's where values get shuffled.
Market gets reset. Right? That's what you're saying. Market gets reset. And that's when you know after you draft, now you go, okay, well, we need player X, player Y for these positions, and we're not getting them anywhere else. You have to come in now and basically fill that with free agency.
What are the 3 free agent moves that Cowboys?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, you're not going to move it down?
I'm going to, but let's.
Oh, I don't know. AJ, what do you think?
I need to look at this. Okay, so I would
just
love them to get
say position
OBJ.
even. Okay, so yeah, say OBJ and then give 2 positions.
Well, I'd say wide receiver.
Okay,
they're going to make it. They're going to make
OBJ.
Yep. And then
cornerback. I'd like to shore up on a cornerback too.
Yep.
And then O-line.
Yep.
So O-line, we're saying OBJ. So wide receiver, O-line, CB are what we kind of want to target. Let's see what they got going on here.
And you know we don't pre-read these articles. We do it live.
Hey, so there we got an edge here. Jadeveon Clowney, edge, Cleveland Browns.
We talked about Clowney.
I like
yeah,
that.
we talked about that. I wouldn't mind it. They would definitely shore up our defensive line. You can never have too many defensive linemen, and you can never have too many good defensive linemen. And guy's a freak of nature, so that's obviously pretty good. What do we got next? Another edge option. Oh, so they're going. I guess Jerry Hughes. This is how versed we are with the AFC. Don't even know the guy, but let's bring him in.
Hey, he was on Buffalo. Buffalo had a really, really good squad.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Looks jacked.
I love those.
Look at
I
that.
have to say, those jerseys are probably the fucking top 3 in the NFL. I love a Bills jersey.
That jersey right there, yeah, not bad. It's not bad. The white helmet. And you can't hate. I have an easier time giving praise to an AFC team over an NFC team because at the end of the day, we're not going to be fighting to get to the Super Bowl through them. So Jerry Hughes. If the front office wants the bargain bin, not as helpful option for an edge rusher. Jerry Hughes is a great choice. Hughes will be entering his 13th year in the NFL. Wow, he is a vet. In 2022 at an impressive 34 years old. So I hate to say it, I'm skipping past him. I hope we don't bring him.
Why?
It's too old. I don't want it. Sorry. Try to get younger. Sorry, Hughes. So here we go. We hit one of our another Buffalo Bills.
Two Bills.
See the only position that I would take a flyer on someone that's older is probably like linebacker and O-line.
Right.
It depends.
Yeah, what edge rusher? No thanks.
just over like in that tackle, you can probably get them up to 37, let's say. And linebacker, maybe the same thing. It all depends what their like skill is, because strength is your last thing to go. But speed is gonna start dropping off quickly. As we all know, once you hit 30, our 40 times just plummeted.
Hey,
yeah, to you maybe, but when we're at the draft,
we can run the 40 time.
We're doing it.
You know you can do that, right?
We're doing it.
You can set up and run a 40 time. My leg's still fucked, but I'll still try to do it.
Well, I'll do it.
Hey, you know what? You only get one chance to run your 40, so I got to lace up. So Darrell Williams, offensive tackle, according to NFL Trade Rumors list of the best available free agents left, offensive tackle Darrell Williams is number 11, which is pretty good. He's also the highest ranked offensive lineman on the list. He's a fucking behemoth at 6'6", 330 pounds, and he's a Texas native, so he could possibly give a hometown discount on his way out of his career. Wants to play for the Cowboys. Guaranteed he was a Cowboys fan growing up, right? You always got to try to look for those guys.
Nate goes, hold hands if you got him, because we were holding hands. Well,
look at us. We're cheering like we just won the Super Bowl.
We won, baby.
Hey, who's this? We got a Jerry Hughes.
I'm pretty sure he was like a movie producer, wasn't
he? Jerry Hughes, TCU. That was number 2.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. You're right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he's from TCU, so he's also. So Hughes is also, from TCU. It's actually saying here.
That's what Eric Glenn's saying.
Eric Glenn, but this is my thing. I don't like a 34. Was he 34? I don't like a 34-year-old edge rusher.
What, for 2 years though?
No, maybe 1 year. If anything, if you're gonna sign him, you sign a one year.
Yeah, yo, man,
He'll
we
be
try,
34
we
when the
trying to
season
win a
starts.
Super Bowl
30
this year, dog.
34, you cannot
I'm gonna tell you
not
right
give
now.
him multiple. The only guy that in his 30s I would have given him maybe a multi-year deal to is like a Von Miller, because, well, I mean,
It's Von Miller.
we know that now because he had such a good season.
Yeah.
But we're gonna jump past that free agency. I mean, there's nothing gonna happen before the draft.
Man with the
Kahuna
username
keeps
Reed.
trying to push Thibault on us. This is the second Thibault comment. Maybe it's not been Kahuna twice, but I keep seeing Thibault pop up.
I always forget how Alex says it.
Thibault. Eric Glenn saying there's no young edge rushers in free agency.
And then you got to draft one.
Yeah, you draft one, or
That's why I said CB. What did we say? CB, wide receiver, and offensive line. CB,
Right.
offensive.
Here's the thing, Ant. Yeah, our D line. I 100% agree with you. D line. Let's go young, because we've got a young kind of core starting there. So if we get an edge, I'd much rather him be young. O line. I mean, if it's an older dude that can fill the position, can Band-Aid in for 2 years, okay, I'm happy with that. But that line is probably going to be getting old together over the next couple of years, and like I would much rather have that D kind of cemented in with someone. Imagine we got to pick up the Micah Parsons of the edge.
We already have a fucking
that'd be
old
hot.
as balls guy on our edge. We got D-Law. He's in his 30s. Like, we don't need another fucking great. We don't need another gray nuts on the team. Like, we got to get.
No.
Meanwhile, we're all way older than these guys. But we need some young blood, man. We need some. If you're going edge, use 3 of your 5 or use 3 of your 5th round draft picks and pick all edge rushers, and hopefully, pop them if you got them, son.
Pop the Chang, son.
Pop that Chang.
Guys, this is second Chong before 8 a.m.
That's all. That's how we do. That's how we do.
Ooh, it's gonna be a sweaty day.
It's
in
gonna be a sweaty
Thailand.
day. What's Kahuna saying?
Jeremy
over there?
Anello saying, I feel like they'll draft Sam Williams.
Yeah, Sam Williams would be a great pick. There's a lot of mock drafts saying possibly 2nd round. So there's some young blood right there.
So Kahuna
We're gonna
saying
get to that mock draft.
Kahuna is saying I may make unrealistic free agent projections, but don't get mad when Jerry puts DiNucci on a deal and leads Dallas to the promised land. A true young blood.
Hey, we love the fucking way out of left field predictions, because if you stick around for the season, we do bold predictions for each week, and I think we only hit 2 of them, and I think both of them were AJ.
I hit a bold prediction.
Did you? I definitely didn't hit a bold prediction. I think we did the Trevon. I think we did the Trevon Diggs 2 picks in 1 game. We bold predicted that, and then the other one was
something or the other.
The other one was 4.
OBJ injury, or no?
That was
Saquon
Nate.
Barkley injury.
Oh yeah, the Saquon, but that was you.
That was me.
Yeah, you went full Grim Reaper.
So we'll do some better journaling on our bold predictions for the season. Dallas Cowboys Chris saying Ojabo from Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing with us. We're not very versed when it comes to the college game.
Yeah.
That's why we love having you guys in. And I love the fact that we're this far away from figuring out who's going to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah.
Draft week's awesome. One of my favorite things to do is after someone gets drafted is just full on becoming the biggest like scout on them. Fucking get you. My favorite thing is then going onto YouTube and just my favorite. Can I fucking talk?
Yeah, go.
My favorite thing is then going on.
All week long, we work on the call.
60% of the time, it works.
Okay, just fucking talk.
I don't even know what I'm saying. I like seeing a guy get picked in, say, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round, and then going on YouTube and becoming a pro on who they are.
Yeah.
By their highlight videos.
Because here's the thing. You have no control. You, as a person, have no control over who the Dallas Cowboys are going to pick.
Have you ever heard of the theory of butterfly effect?
Like you're going to go back in time?
No, butterfly effect is a butterfly flapping its wings on the other side of the world has an impact on this side of the world. So I
thought the butterfly effect is you go back in time.
No, that's what the movie was about.
You kill the butterfly, and then it has a big effect.
You go back in time and have sex with a butterfly. Don't do that.
Sex up the butterfly.
Okay, so we're kind of
going.
We're going away from free agency talk and draft talk here quickly, just because we did talk about this. Do I got to zoom out a bit there?
Yeah, zoom it out.
We did talk about this in an earlier. I don't know what's going on here. We did talk about this in an earlier podcast. Woman drops
Look.
paternity lawsuit against Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, and she wants a DNA test. So how does that work? Like,
she drops a paternity lawsuit and then she wants
him to take a DNA test, I guess.
Is that like a mic drop? Like or she actually dropped it. Like I don't know. I can't tell with the internet jargon anymore.
Woman mic drops paternity test.
Boom.
I just thought this was interesting because it is the offseason. I don't know. Let's read into it.
Yeah.
The woman who sued Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, asking the court to establish that he is her biological father, dropped the lawsuit Wednesday. In her suit, Alexandra Davis claimed Jones paid her and her mother to keep his paternity confidential. Jones has not commented on the claim of paternity, but had argued in court that Davis did not have a standing to sue.
Well,
let's scroll down here a little bit.
Davis is 25.
Davis is 25.
Jerry J.
I don't know. I just wanted to touch on that quickly because this salt-toting Texan just you wanted.
So did Jerry.
Just the tip, baby. $1.5 billion in child support for Jerry. Oh man.
Defense.
Yeah, you got to put that Jimmy on. You got to
Look, man.
Defense.
Imagine being Jerry Jones, where he went from the 90s and probably was obviously a rich man before then. But even thinking back, like celebrities used to be able to just think about the 1950s with no social media.
Yep.
You were just a fucking wild man. Like you didn't have to give a shit about what happened. You could stumble out onto the streets naked and and
the 100 people that saw it
around.
Yeah, the 100 people that saw it might spread to a couple hundred people, but then those couple hundred people aren't believing the first 100 people, right? Now everybody has their iPhones out, and I wish we would have got a Jerry Jones sex tape.
Oh yeah.
I 100% would have viewed it on here.
Yep.
JJ the Mime in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you.
We do like a watch along with.
We would do a watch along of Jerry's sex tape. There's no way we would block out. We would block out everything to do with the
No,
lady,
we would do a play-by-play.
But I would want to see that old wrinkly raisin ass, and I would like to see what kind of form he's got.
I bet you he wears his button-up shirt.
Do you think he wears his underwear and he just flips it out in between like the pee hole?
He takes his his button-up shirt off and he's wearing a tank top underneath. And then he takes the tank. He just pulls his briefs down.
Anyone just joining chat right now? We are talking about what Jerry Jones would be like in a sex tape, and I imagine it would not be
black socks though. He's wearing black socks for sure.
Oh, and he's Jerry Jones. Yeah. Do you think he wears suspenders?
No suspenders. No.
You don't think he's
definitely got the sock? He got the sock.
Get to his face. Ones? Do you think he makes this? This is his face. This is his O face.
You like that, didn't you? Huh? You like
satisfied? That's a satisfied. Hey, I'm staring into the eyes of a satisfied woman right now.
Why does he look like he has two buttholes for eyes?
She'd be like, "Are you pouring?" She'd be like, "Are you pouring cocaine on my butt?" No, it's salt.
It's salt. Hey, Jerry doesn't fuck with cocaine. He fucks with salt.
You mind if I do a bump? Nope. And he's
salt bumping. He
does this. She's like, "Is that sugar?" He's like, No, it's salt.
I've lost all my sodium levels for the day after that 20-second pounding I gave you. Anyways, I thought we would talk about Jerry a little bit here because, he does. And at this rate, we're never going to be
granted media passes.
Yeah, granted media passes because someone would just go back and just see.
So we spent over 150 hours reviewing your podcast,
and you said Jerry Jones had two assholes for eyes.
In all the 150 hours of episodes that we watched, we saw this claim. One, Jerry Jones would stop and pick up a hooker on the street.
Did we have that? Did we say that
something
one
like that? Well, he didn't. In what would Jerry do? We probably had some sort of situation
what
like that.
What would Jerry do? That brings
and
me back.
Look, when we're talking Jerry's.
Look, listen. We know it's comedy when you guys talk about Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones would get up and smack us.
But when
Will Smith style.
No, but when you're playing with Jerry Jones's salt intake, that's where he draws the line.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck what you say about anything else, but you come at his salt intake.
You come after his son Steven that he doesn't even care about.
He does not love Steven.
You come after his salt intake.
I can handle those boys talking about my sexual escapades, but when they get into my salt trade, that's where I draw the line.
Listen, my sescapades, all fair. My sescapades, all fair game in the media. I'm not gonna Will Smith you and come up and slap your face. But when you come in
I'm the
and
owner
talk
of the
about,
Dallas
when you
Cowboys.
come in and talk about my diet, and I don't see you being a registered dietitian, well, that's where I draw the line.
That line is drawn.
That's fake news.
Fake news.
Hey, guys, there's two. I don't know what, and I saw that you were maybe.
I got
going
some more.
somewhere
I
else,
got some
but
more draft
there's-
stuff coming up, but that last thing
There's
is your shit to do with draft or no?
no. This is a question in the chat that I think we could.
Okay,
we
no.
could
So
chat about real
we're
quick.
going draft. Well, I'm doing one thing about the draft that has nothing to do with about the Cowboys, and then I was going to kind of take us into the draft. So you just bring up what you want to bring up, Vape
Yeah,
10.
and as you're
Sure.
bringing it up, Alex, I'm just gonna answer Dallas Cowboys, Chris. Southern accent, lower South accent. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're Canadians, so we
We're
don't know.
Canadians. We're just trying not to say a or a boot.
We don't know where in the Texans.
It might not even be Texas. I've talked to people
you
in
know,
fucking Washington that just sound like how you sound.
I'm telling you right out the gate right now.
We don't know. We're
That sounded
definitely
more
not
Kentucky.
We're definitely
Sorry.
not exports. We're definitely not experts when it comes to accents. Well,
But
because
I'm an expat.
I was talking with the Cowboys, Chris and Armando and G Papa, who they're all from Texas, and they sure as fuck don't. I guess you're doing Jerry Jones, so let's say Arkansas. He's from Arkansas.
Yeah, you know I'm
That's
from
an-
Arkansas.
That's an Arkansas
Damn,
accent.
boy. Canadian Cowboys. That's right. You're following the Dallas Cowboys Can Fan
And
podcast, the number one
if you want someone to
Canadian Cowboys podcast out there.
If you want someone to explain to you very well, just ask Island Boy down there. He'll give you a Cowboys Can Fan, Canadian fan. For whatever reason, that just irked Ad just did not like that. I thought it was good that you were explaining
He's
it.
talking about when we were in Dallas and we were talking to people about our podcast, and Alex says Cowboys Can Fan, like Canadian fan,
Which I think
fan.
I think that's a
Because-
good way to explain it. Personally, I don't think there's
Dude,
anything
the
wrong with
reason
it.
the reason I did that, Adam, is because their faces right away were they didn't understand the second word that came out of my mouth.
What fan?
Right? It's not a word to people.
Oh,
Can
can.
fan is like what
Yeah.
what they're like, what the fuck? So I was just like Canadian fan. Whatever.
I'll just whip out my passport or my wiener that has a Canadian flag tattooed on it.
What if you?
But
What if
they-
you just like cans? That's what the man with the username Reed's asking. What if you just like cans?
I mean, that's the
Hey,
yeah.
Crack 'em
Double
if you got 'em,
entendre,
son.
or what's it called?
Triple entente.
No, double, like when a word has two meanings.
Tenant.
tenant. No, that's it. That's when it's read. Tenant's when it's read the same from the back to the front.
Dallas Cowboys, Chris.
Yeah.
The Wonders, the Oneaters, and we're up here with the Oneaters. Remember the show, the Wonders,
Yeah.
with that thing
The
you do?
Oneaters.
Yeah, the
Hey,
Oneaters.
The
Adam,
thing-
Adam.
Okay, go ahead.
Just go scroll up just a little. You'll see a question by King Nene, and I think
Great-
it's
great
worth
name, by
just
the way.
a quick chat. We talked about it in our own chat.
Do you guys
but
think
I don't
Zeke
think we
might?
talked about
Okay,
it here.
okay. So do you guys think Zeke might play his last year if he doesn't improve his season stats?
100%. I honestly
And-
think
and-
I honestly
and-
think Zeke's gone no matter what after this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, a quick thing. There was I don't know if it was a post or a comment that I did somewhere, and maybe you guys were in on it too. But they basically, I said I think Tony Pollard is going to pull ahead and take that 1A position.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being a little bit more generous in the wording for myself here, but there was a lot of pushback. A lot of people don't think Tony Pollard is a number one, or for the sake of this conversation, that's what I'm saying. And so I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, do we have that person to take over, or do we want a three-headed or two-headed monster or three-headed monster, depending if we pick up that, like we've talked about it before, but that big, heavy, like third down back that can come in and just move the football.
Are you asking a question, or what are you?
Yeah, he asked. He said
Yeah, but-
AJ's wondering if we think Tony Pollard can overtake Zeke as a number one, which I don't think he can. I think they'll split carries. I'm still worried about Tony Pollard's blocking. Zeke, you could see Zeke even against the 49ers. He had that block. He knocked two fucking guys blitzing in, right? Blocking is a huge thing, especially when your offensive line isn't really holding up their bargain. So it's tough to take Zeke out in play action plays because you're not sure if Tony Pollard's going to pick up his assignment. But you also need to know what TP20 can bring to the table if you're planning on moving on from Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke won't be on this team in 2023. He costs too much money. They're not strapped at the hip with that $30 million guaranteed. So I think he's gone.
But what if Zeke has a breakout? Like, what if Zeke has one of his best seasons yet?
Yeah, I mean, he'd have to have a fucking damn good season. And I just don't think he'll get the carries to be able to do that.
Yeah. I think I agree with, I agree. I don't think Zeke will be around if he has the same type of season he had this previous year.
Gone for sure.
TP20 definitely, like, look, if you remove Zeke from the equation and TP20 becomes our number one, then you need to find a really heavy hitting running back like a Zeke in next year's draft, or pick up a free agent, someone that's maybe a little bit older, a lot cheaper than
or a fourth or fifth round pick,
or a fourth or fifth round
my
pick.
My issue with the Tony Pollard thing is we haven't even been able to use him to his potential because Kellen Moore doesn't know how to fucking use him.
True.
Like that, and that was my biggest argument with getting Deebo Samuel. I don't think Kellen Moore would know how to use him. We already have. I'm not going to say the poor man's version of Deebo because we don't even know what Tony Pollard could be like in a position like Deebo. Tony Pollard was a wide receiver in college. So why the fuck couldn't he play? Why couldn't he play slot? Why couldn't he play running back? He came out as a slot receiver. He was drafted by the Cowboys and they put him as a running back. So there's no reason that we don't already have a Deebo Samuel-esque player on the Cowboys.
Dude.
We just don't fucking utilize him.
Agreed. And this and I know. Sorry, one last. If I
Don't
I
say
asked
sorry.
you guys,
We're
so I
already
can-
Canadian. Don't say sorry anymore.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I asked you so I can prompt my own response. No, so like, first of all, are you talking about the VP of OC?
What the fuck did you just call us?
The VP of OC.
The vanilla pudding of OC.
Yes. Kellen
Kellen
Moore
Moore.
is the vanilla pudding of OC. He 100% is.
So-
He's just no innovation, no innovation, no adaptation, no creation. He's just fucking vanilla pudding, right? Just vanilla
I mean,
pudding,
Schultze's sitting in the corner and he's like, "You're creating the wrong list."
right? Schulte
It
could
be
coach better.
perseverance, determination,
What
Give-
are the five?
Give me
Strength,
determination,
integrity.
What's love?
No,
is the
love
last-
is
Love.
love isn't one.
Love's the last one.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, love is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love should be the
it's-
first one.
It's perseverance,
Perseverance, strength,
integrity, strength,
The five laws of
determination,
Schultze is what we're talking about right
and
now.
love.
Are we saying Pollard wrong? Because
Pollard.
we
You
might
could say
be.
Pollard.
Dallas Cowboys Chris
I say-
is giving us. I mean,
Pollard-
we know Alex is probably going to 100%
You
say
could say
wrong.
Pollard or Pollard. We're Canadians. We say Pollard.
TP20. That's what we say.
TP. Yeah, we say
That's what-
TP20.
Anyway, sorry.
It's
Alex.
probably
Pollard.
Pollard. It's probably Pollard, but our accents, we say Pollard.
I mean, what about this
I
football game,
can't
eh?
speak.
Like this is how we talk.
So, man with a username,
Okay,
were you saying?
the
Sorry, go ahead.
last thing on Tony P, the last thing on Tony P is I don't really care about him
You know-
blocking if he's running out to the flats or running with the ball.
That's the
So,
issue. That's the issue, though.
yeah.
Yeah, getting big plays requires you to fake it to your running back and then him picking up the only guy blitzing. You're not going to get those plays if your fucking TP20 can't make a block, right? You don't worry about him when he's running out into the flat or getting the ball. It's a situation where you're trying to trick them thinking he's going to get the ball, right? And
Right.
then he doesn't get the ball and then he gets Dak killed. That's the problem. That is the
so
issue.
hot right now.
We're doing some behind
So hot right
baseball.
I'm just getting a picture of him.
For who?
Just for
Just for
Just for
shits
me.
and gigs?
Just for
Just
me.
Ad. Yeah.
Spank bang.
Hey. Crack him if you got him.
But
son. Crack him if you got him, son.
crack 'em if you
Crack 'em
got
if you
'em,
got 'em.
son.
Keep it rolling here. What do we got?
Okay, so
Boom,
we're
baby.
getting into draft talk, and we're not talking actual football. We're going to say, because I just want to rub this in Alex's face a little bit, the NFL has announced draft concert headliners, Weezer, Ice Cube, and Marshmello. So after each day of the draft, At the very end,
Glad.
these guys will be headlining. So day 1's Weezer,
Nice.
day 2's Ice Cube,
Yep.
and Marshmello, who we won't see.
You got knocked the fuck out.
I only
That's
put that.
pretty cool.
I only put that one on there because that's Ice Cube's in Friday. Actually, co-wrote it.
And it's basically there's a
And
there's
guess
a
what?
seating area that you got to go to. I don't know. We'll probably be. I don't know.
And guess what? We're going to take you guys.
To church.
We're going to take you guys there all day. Crack them if you got them.
Crack me. Oh, these gin
Crack 'em
things
if you
smell
got
like.
'em.
Shh, you like gin, hey?
No. These ones are so
Not-
terrible.
So bad. Okay. Well, I'm in this ride with you. You know what? I'm in this journey with you.
You're in this journey with me.
Hey,
Kilo-
don't leave me hanging.
Oh, sorry. Kilo C's asking, why is Kevin so quiet?
Who the fuck is Kevin? Oh, you know what he's asking?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Kilo's always got those good quips. So what we're gonna do now, this is kind of transitioning us into draft talk. We're gonna look at the final 2022 draft board for the Dallas Cowboys, featuring 60
Oh,
different
fuck me. These don't taste great.
players. So we're just gonna quickly scroll through this, look at player names, so that we have a rough idea when we go to do our 7-round mock draft. Kind of some ideas for some of the players, because this isn't just first round. This is what they think the Cowboys are gonna be able to take. So here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that draft room right there. So let's
Keep your pants on, gentlemen.
So round 1, they got Chris Olave, Jermaine Johnson, Jameson Williams, who there's some good talk coming out about this guy right now. There's some good talk coming out about that guy right now. Jordan Davis, this is still first round. Zion Johnson, Trevor Penning, that's the guy that I keep hearing about too. Trent McDuffie, Treylon Burks, and Kenyon Green. Oh, and Jahan.
Okay, well, we see a
Dotson.
trend.
So we're gonna just look at these names just to give us, so that when we're in the later rounds, we kind of have an idea what maybe the Cowboys are thinking.
Right.
Just so that we're not fucking looking like a bunch of idiots. I'm not even gonna read the names. You guys just need to look at them, keep talking, and just kind of take it. Tyler Smith, is that Tyrone's brother?
Is it?
No.
Ooh.
No, but it could be. It certainly should be. It could be, and it certainly should be. Keep getting it, Ad. You're gonna be a part of this draft. You're picking our 3rd-round pick. So
Okay. Well, I mean, I gotta do
here's
some
round
studying
3
here.
right now. Nick Bonito, we picked him before. Astamouth, Brian Astamouth, he's down there. Jay Sanders, Sam Williams. I've seen this guy going higher than
Well, that's
than 3rd.
and that's who the in the chat was saying.
I've seen Sam Williams going higher.
Chris
let's
Olave.
keep this list up for a quick cheat sheet.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep it at round 4. We're gonna go into this, boys.
Are we hitting it right now?
So let me.
Here we go.
What's that?
I don't know.
Was it making noise or something?
No, I just thought you were a little quiet.
Yeah,
any-
yeah, that did. It did come out a little bit. You're right, because I did notice when that had happened.
Oh, nice.
All those in chat. Make sure you help us out here, because you're our draft room, or our whatever, our war room.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first off, we won't go. We're gonna do a 7-rounder.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, get in there.
Okay.
We're going 7-rounder here. Obviously, we're picking at 24. Do we want to do any pre-draft trades?
Ooh, pre-draft trades. This is what AJ wants to do.
So
I would
this is
like.
this
if
is
I can.
AJ. You get one trade. You
Okay.
get one trade.
Can we
So,
do?
okay,
can we
hey,
do
stop.
that?
Who are okay? So who's Mike McCarthy? Who's Stephen Jones? And who's Jerry Jones?
I'm Stephen Jones.
okay. So
No. I'm Will McClay.
Okay,
No,
you're
you're-
I'm Will fucking McClay, son.
Okay.
I am Will fucking McClay.
okay.
Only one
think
with half
Adam's
a brain.
Jerry.
I'm 100% Jerry.
You're 100% Jerry.
You're
And
Jerry.
what's
And I'm-
what's Jerry's daughter's name?
I don't know.
Well, that's Alex.
Jerry Jr.
Jerry.
I'm Jerry Jr.
Alex is Stephen Jones.
Alex is Stephen Jones.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
All right,
so
hey, listen.
you needed to get that.
I just wanted to
you
establish.
needed the
those.
logistics here. So should I zoom in a tiny bit here?
Yeah.
That's all we can do here.
How are we going to do it? Are we just going to be zooming to the next pick? Because
So AJ, this is
sometimes a trade. Yeah.
you can't. You have to. The shitty thing with this PFF mock draft, you basically have to do the trade. Like you can't pause and then trade, or can you? Let me try this. Let me go through a little test run here. Yeah. Okay, you can.
Charlotte Jones is what Dallas Cowboys Chris is saying.
No, it's Jerry Jr.
And Kahuna's saying Jaretta.
Jared. You can pause midway and do a trade. So
Okay. And by the way,
Okay, though, just because what
this tastes like, honestly, this tastes like hand soap.
it does, yeah.
This, anyways.
hey,
It 100% does.
Got him.
Crack 'em if you got them. Hand soap. I mean, I'll drink anything if hand soap would get you drunk.
We have
You sound
we
like an
have to
alcoholic.
That's fine.
We have to couple some of those fifth rounds, if not all those fifth rounds, to try to get another third or something.
Okay.
I want 4 picks in the first 3 rounds. That's my request.
Okay, let's do it right now then. Let's do it right now.
Let's stop fucking around. Let's go.
So
for it.
you want to? Okay, we can't do it. We got to wait. So you're trying to get our 5th round picks for a 3rd round?
Yeah, like
Okay, so
we got to
fifth
round.
So we got to go through the first couple rounds first to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start here. You guys ready?
No, hang on. I gotta just make Kevin bigger.
Hey, get Kevin in there.
Yeah, get him in there.
Draft day, baby.
He's in the war room with us.
Okay, we're gonna.
Okay,
Get
here we
him
go.
on the.
Here we go, baby. We're starting draft here. Let's go. We got it turned up to fast, so it's gonna come fast here. Oh man, I honestly,
who are these? I don't even know these guys.
I honestly think we got to take Wyatt, but I don't know.
Shit! Look who got taken right before us.
Zion Johnson.
Damn it.
That's the easy pick, though. That's
Scott-
the easy pick.
Tyler Smith.
I'm going Devontae
I mean,
Wyatt.
I like.
Okay, well, go. Yeah, go. Then take him.
Well, I don't. I want to hear discussion.
hang
So
on,
this is defensive interior. Do we need the Cowboys? Never take defensive interior linemen. Taking a defensive interior lineman can be
Is
a
it-
very bad decision.
But isn't that what everybody's been fucking chatting about in this pre-draft to take an interior lineman?
Offensive lineman. This is a defense.
Oh, yeah,
Devontae Wyatt is defensive lineman.
No, I don't think we need to take O line. So go if you're gonna go just best next, go Bernard Raymond. But Tyler Smith is calling.
We need chat to give us some help here. Can we use a lifeline? Give us a
Can
lifeline.
we use a lifeline?
With these picks on the board here, who I honestly, I'm gonna zoom in. Oops.
I think you got to go Raymond or Smith.
Let's
Chat.
see.
What do we
Just
got?
Check
Who do we
that
pick?
off the fucking box. But you said, Ant, that like tackles are not a big need. So
Kenyon
do we
Green
have
is
any-
still available.
Ooh,
We could. It's saying his rank's 39. We could trade back here, boys.
do it.
no,
Okay.
let's do it. Let's trade back to third. Let's trade back.
They're saying 39. Should we go to like 20, 28 or 29?
Yeah. yes.
Right now.
Have Siri choose
Daddy.
some number.
Right now, our chat room's not helping out.
Chat
yet.
is not helping. They like to see us kind of sweat a
Eighth
little
wonder.
bit. Okay, we're gonna try
Have
to.
Siri.
We got some offers here. Let's trade with. What are we going? We're gonna try to trade 29th with the Chiefs.
And what do we get?
They don't even want to. The Chiefs don't even. The only teams interested with are Jacksonville at 33, Minnesota at 46, and Los Angeles. So we're gonna try with Jacksonville.
Okay, go for it.
We're gonna
Ooh,
give
Titans.
They
No,
were
then we're out of the first round.
that doesn't matter.
Oh, I
though.
see.
They're
I see.
they're not interested. So we're
okay.
gonna go the Jacksonville Jaguars for their 33rd pick. We're gonna see 24, and we're gonna try to get. Oh, they don't like that. We're gonna try to get their 65th pick also. They accepted.
Yes.
We picked up. We
Let's see
picked
what
up.
happens.
We picked up another good pick.
Reverse it.
So now we need to get Kenyon Green here, baby. It's hard to see the
Nate?
screen.
Nate, this is exactly what a mock draft feels like. I'm getting fucking 2005
So for
vibes right
chat,
now. I love
just
it.
so for chat, we basically just traded our 24th overall for Jacksonville's 33, and we got Jacksonville's 65th. Now we're banking
And
on
we're banking.
we're banking on getting Green here. We're banking on okay, here we go, boys. We might have just fucked ourselves. Oh my god, did we just fuck ourselves? He's gone.
Oh, shit
Let's see.
in my mouth.
Kenyon Green went.
Dallas is going for it.
That was a kilo
Ken-
soundbite.
Kenyon Green went at 27.
Kahuna says.
Okay.
Kahuna says Will McClay makes a shocking move.
Will McClay did it. So now we just gotta go. We gotta go best. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hang on.
Fuck with me, DJ.
Okay, yeah. Let's
Fuck
get.
with me, DJ.
Well, shit.
We ain't getting an offensive lineman because they're ranked.
I want that George Pickens.
OT eight. Oh my god.
Arnold Quick is Kuhn is saying Arnold Quick.
Okay, let's check him out. Arnold Quick.
I don't know. He's saying
He's already gone.
Okay.
He's already off the board. He's already off the board, boys. Good thing we're not actually timed right now. If we were actually timed right now, we would be fucked. But defense, okay, Cowboys Chris, give us a name. What position?
Defense.
Arnold Fast.
Arnold Fast. No, get Arnold Fast.
I think he's just fucking with us. He said Arnold Quick and now Arnold Fast.
How about this? He's fucking with us. How about this? Go with
Hunter.
this.
He said
Go with this. Arnold Ibitke edge. Boom.
Where? This guy?
Arnold E is what he's saying.
Arnold E?
Yeah,
Arnold E.
yeah. Arnold E.
All right, we're doing it. Fuck it.
Draft him.
He's drafted. Welcome to the Cowboys.
Welcome to the Cowboys. Okay, now
You know, I don't like
we
that
look for the
pick
next
because
best-
he's not a sexy position, but let's see. So
what about this Abraham Lucas?
pick a linebacker.
Abraham Lucas.
Yeah, Brian Asama.
No, we're not picking him.
That's what Cowboy Chris is saying.
Oh, fuck. Cowboys Chris, you get your one.
Well, he's saying linebacker.
I already picked him. Okay, we have to go fucking offensive lineman here. I've been preaching that no matter what, we got to go offensive lineman first pick. I trade away our first pick to get a guy that says he's ranked 39th. Then he goes 20. Then he goes 20. Yeah, we're redoing.
Okay. Okay.
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
we'll do this. Oh man, the war room's getting heated. We gotta go.
This is our warm. Hey, this is our warm up. Okay?
This is our
We don't know
warm-up.
what
Yeah,
the fuck
okay.
we're doing.
So our highest ranked tackle is Luke Godecki.
Oh, Kilo C says Jerry's Joe. Okay, I'm gonna pick next. I'm picking.
Okay,
next.
Jerry's up next. Okay, we do
This
got
is
to guard
Jerry
it.
Jones' nightmare. No.
Too many
No.
centers and guards.
No.
Give me a wideout.
So hey, look at this though. You want to? Oh God, Jerry. Now Jerry's doing wideout.
Give me a wideout.
Okay, you
Give me
get
a-
this pick.
Give me a wideout.
Okay.
Okay, you get this pick. I fucked up by making my first move being a trade, so you get to go.
Hmm.
Hey,
I like that
Amp, you
Jalen
gotta click on this
Tolbert.
show more. Show more.
No. Yeah, go show more.
Show
To the
more.
right up there. Right up there.
Where?
Down. Right there. Click
Oh,
right
okay.
on the
On the
draft.
player. Gotcha.
There we go. Now we can have a little bit of insight on these guys we have know nothing about.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you some insight. The guy, anyone below Jalen doesn't even have a picture.
Okay.
So there's some fucking
Good.
insight for you.
Give me who's the next best? What are we playing here? Give me the next best. Not a wideout. Go. Give me all.
BPA. Just say BPA.
Best BPA. Give me BPA.
Best player available, son. There, all.
Okay. Let me see. Look up.
A tackle.
No,
No, sorry. I'm not at the top.
Ooh.
Ed, you got
No.
an edge rusher. Kingsley.
I
Cool
mean,
name.
Hey.
Cool fucking name.
Hey, my boy Jalen Tolbert's right there. Tolbert. Sorry.
Get
Tolbert.
Toby.
You going with him?
Nope. I want to go with Luke Godecki.
Your own tackle.
Yep.
Did we just ruin the Cowboys for the next 15 years? I traded away a first round pick, but I did gain us a pick, fellas. I did gain us a pick.
So for the 7th round
like
draft,
it.
the first search result for Ron. Oh, Dallas Cowboys Chris is saying center. Dallas Cowboys Chris, I tried for a center, but I don't think I really like that center position that much.
I think it's Steven Jones's pick, isn't it?
Okay.
It's
Steven
Steven
Jones.
Jones'
Who-
pick.
no,
Or did he pick someone?
He picked somebody.
Did he? I thought
It's back to Will McClay.
Okay, Will McClay's up. Oh man. So what do we didn't get a guard yet. Let me see what we got. Closest
How many rounds are we doing?
7.
Okay.
So this guy's ranked 80th best. And we're at 88. So you know what?
Center it up.
I'm going BPA here.
Yep. Draft.
I'm going welcome to the team.
Donovan, welcome to the team.
So maybe they only do let us do the 3. Oh, bastards. They do.
Hey.
You know what though? I did a 7 rounder. We did all right though.
Hey, but guess what? We did good.
Hey,
A minus, baby.
I don't know who.
I didn't.
Who is this Arnold?
A big kitty.
The center from Nebraska.
Well, we didn't get the
We
center. We got Donovan West from Arizona State. He's a Sun Devil, baby. We got a Sun Devil.
We took a Sun Devil.
We took a Sun Devil. I thought swear I did a 7-rounder.
Okay, but go
Let's
back.
go new. I think I did fuck up. When I went back, I did a 3-rounder.
There you
Okay.
go.
Hey,
So we practice. I'm gonna take a piss.
Hey, we know you fucked up. You know how we know you fucked up?
I'm gonna take a
Because-
piss. And then we're gonna get at this. That was
Okay.
just a practice go.
Hey, and take your phone and do an IG live stream of this.
Okay, so what do you think? Let's just talk about how Anth ruined that draft for us.
A minus, bro. And I gained us a fucking 3rd-round pick, son. I don't think that's too bad.
See that? I
No.
went for the bones and he left.
Yeah,
I went for the bones
he scared him.
and he left. See that? My hand's there. This is a little awkward now. Me talking to you, I just don't know. I just don't know if I feel.
I'm just saying
Okay.
I don't know enough about the players to say that was good or bad, but the draft went good.
Okay,
on paper.
In the chat, who do you want us to isolate? Let's everyone say one player that you want us to take. In off of our first. Let's get some names going.
Let's get some names because the problem is, I was asking people this yesterday too, like how the hell do you keep up with college foot, like all these draft players? Like I don't know how you can keep up with it. Like we hear a lot, right? But they're the select names that people talk about in the media or whatever team or for. I'm sure you hear about different people, but there are some guys who have like knowledge on like the depth of the fucking O-line. Maybe it's because they're smart and they do their due diligence.
Great.
And like go ahead
That
and
warm-up
read
was
up on
great.
these guys because they know the Cowboys need an offensive line. But
Right.
Okay, so guys, we got to learn from our
Adam
mistakes.
totally tuned me out there.
What
Yeah,
happened?
I have no idea. I have no idea what he said.
So they're saying Zion
No,
Johnson.
no,
So
No, Chris-
Joshua Williams, he was taken.
No, hang on a sec. That's not true. I know what you were saying. You were saying that we don't know. There's so many names that are going around and floating around that it's too hard to keep up because we don't follow college as much.
That's
as...
when you have to go position
So-
and BPA.
Okay, so here are the names that we want to have on the list. Let's write this down. Chris Olave,
He was gone. Wait, okay. But
Zion Johnson,
Yeah, we know that. We know ZJ.
Perion Winfrey,
That's a Harry Potter name. Whoever said that's bullshitting.
Kilo C.
That's a spell.
Kilo C did a
That's a
face palm,
Perion Winfrey.
and then we have the center from Nebraska,
Okay, well let's fucking. I don't think I hate the trade. I hate the trade that we
Connor
got.
Asselay.
So let's just think this. We got a little bit of a cheat sheet here. Our last draft,
Yep.
Zion Johnson went 23rd.
Okay,
Kenyon Green, who is also being linked to the Cowboys, went 27. So we can trade prior in the first round. Do we want to move up to make sure we get one of these guys? Maybe pair him with a 5th round
I
pick?
think we should trade.
I don't want to
Listen,
trade up for a fucking offensive
Guess what?
lineman. Sorry.
Jerry Jones says I want to trade up.
Well, we'll take a look. Okay.
I
So
want to
this time we got the 7-rounder here.
And the thing is, you can't. If you went slower, we could see when I don't know. Can it go?
Yeah. Speed can slow. We can slow that shit right down.
and give
Speed,
it.
look
you
at this.
adjust it on the fly.
No. So we're gonna have to go. What do you want? We'll go right there.
Well,
So Kahuna
yeah,
saying
I
you
just
could
want to say because if we see a couple guards going, then we do want to trade up to try to get.
Okay.
that
So
guard and
so at this in the first round we'll go slow. Okay.
Kahuna saying you could have gotten him with the Titans pick. Josh Williams is
The
saying
Titans didn't want to trade with us.
Josh Williams is saying we need either a pass rusher or
I
an
thought I saw
interior
that.
O-line.
So
I did think
the
I
closest
saw the Titans there, Ant.
the closest not first round though. 33 was the closest pick. I'm doing my best. All right, you guys make me Will McClay for one day.
No.
Kilo C says make the call, Jerry.
Okay, we're going into this. We're going slow.
Jerry's gonna have the final call.
Okay, so you guys got to watch then though.
So that's a lot of pressure on
Yeah.
me. Like, why I gotta be Jerry so that I'm making the final call here?
So it's gonna be tricky because I'm gonna have to hit start draft and then get over to the other
And
side.
Let's trade
My back
our
is sweaty now.
5th round. Let's trade all of our 5th rounds
Okay. For what?
and try to move up to a 3rd.
Okay, third.
Listen, yo, Will.
You can't. Yeah.
Hey, Will. I want to trade up. I don't want this 24th pick.
You can't. Okay, so pick a team. Yeah, I have to pick a team, and then it shows me their picks. Okay, we're going to go with the New England Patriots. They like to trade. So we're going to try to go all of our 5th-round picks, which are what? 155?
Those 4, 55 to 178.
Okay.
You know why I'm like the Jerry Jones? Because I'm not paying attention right now.
And we're going to – they will not accept it. They'll accept a 4th round, but that's stupid. So for a 3rd round, they will not do it. Maybe if we go
Hey, I want to trade up. Do whatever you need
maybe
to.
if we do these.
You can't just throw out a thing, eh?
Yeah, watch.
Sucks.
No, like they won't offer if I say that's – but let's try this. Let's try it.
Okay,
Offer
stop.
trade.
Okay, and then Kilo trade
No.
not accepted.
You only get
Okay,
4
well, what about
attempts
the
remaining.
Jags?
Okay, so we will. There's one thing.
Let's just go.
There is one thing that we have to do after we make the pick. We have to allow Jerry Jones to call a player to let him know that he's Dallas Cowboys. Okay?
Oh God.
Kilo
Okay,
just
that's
Kilo just said that. It has to
No, good
happen.
call.
Oh God. Okay.
It just has to happen.
Yeah, just try these next 4 attempts on the 4th.
Yeah, but
on
then
the
we don't
top
get to attempt it
player.
again. Yeah, you know what I mean. Then we don't get
Yeah,
to
but
attempt.
I mean, like that's the only trade. Well, what do you guys think?
Try
You
Jackson.
have,
I like trading back.
Try
to,
Jackson.
I like trading back to get more picks, but I also want to get an offensive guard.
Okay, so War Room saying.
okay.
So this is what the War Room saying. Try Jacksonville, or Josh Williams is saying, who are we moving up for? Question mark.
So we were either going to move up for Zion Johnson, who got picked at 23rd on our last one.
Yep.
Or we were going to trade back to get Kenyon Green,
Okay.
who went at 27.
Okay,
So we're either going to move back a spot or two.
Yo, Will, try Jacksonville, and if they don't take it, we're going to the
Try Jacksonville with what? They're number 1.
Hey,
Like
hey.
we don't want to move up to number 1.
Hey, try Jacksonville.
Okay, what am I trying? Okay, fuck you guys then. Will's going nuts then.
No, Will. No, Will.
Okay.
Will,
Okay.
don't do it.
Hey.
They still said they're not taking it. Wow.
You haven't even tried it though.
Yeah, it show you see down
No,
here.
you can.
Oh.
You see here it says trade acceptance.
Okay.
You click this.
Okay.
Let's see if they would. How much to trade? What that? So this is flawed.
Okay. So
All right, let's get into our real.
let's get into this.
Okay, we're starting draft.
Sometimes the War Room just doesn't help.
Okay,
us,
here we
you know
go.
what I'm saying?
So Jacksonville. So this is going slow. So we're gonna be able to see.
Ed,
But we got to
CB.
move fast because I got to get over to the other screen to
North Carolina.
Yeah.
who do
we
we got?
go.
Oh, Stingley Jr. gone at 7.
Jamison Williams is gone.
I
Evan
wonder
Neal,
where N'Kobe Dean's gonna go.
Kyle Hamilton,
Tackle.
Trent
Edge.
McDuffie.
So if we see a Zion Johnson
Garrett
go,
Wilson.
we got to be. If we see Zion Johnson go, we got to try to be quick here. I should have even went slower.
Yo, Jesus is.
Oh, there's Olave's gone.
Olave's gone.
Devontae Wyatt, who we could have got at 24 last time, just went. Jermaine Johnson.
Tyler
Okay, we're gonna have a chance at Zion. Okay,
N'Kobe Dean went right before us.
so we're taking Zion. I think we got to take Zion Johnson.
Take Zion. Take
Wow.
Zion.
Okay. I think that's easy for us.
That's easy. Take Zion.
Do we
That's
trade back?
easy.
Do we trade back? Just kidding.
He's crazy.
Okay, Jerry, you're making your phone call.
Ring. Ring. Hello, Zion. Is this Mr. Johnson? How do you want to be a Dallas Cowboy? How do you like being a Dallas Cowboy? Number 4.
Jesus, it's Jerry. Is this your first fucking call?
Is Jerry not had his salt intake for the day?
Yeah.
What do you say about coming up to Dallas and winning us a Super Bowl this season, Zion? You ready to guard for me, big boy?
I hope he doesn't call him a big boy.
I don't
Okay,
know.
Jerry, you're not allowed to talk to anyone anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, we're resuming. So this is gonna go a little slower, and this is when the names don't. Kenyon Green went 27 again. We could have tried to trade back. I like where we're sitting at. We can also pause and try to trade at any time here. So
I say we
Yeah.
trade.
you want to trade? We're
Yeah.
start of the second round.
Yeah, trade it up.
Okay, so this tells who's interested. It'll let me know who's interested here. So, oh man.
Everyone.
Yeah, it's literally saying everyone, which is good. Okay, so what do we want to do? How many picks? This right now is move up. We're 56, so do you want to move up? Do you want to move back? We got
why? So go ahead.
well, what's our strategy here? Like, what are we moving up to get? We don't even know.
I mean, we got
Yeah,
our.
exactly.
we don't even
know.
know
The thing,
players that we're trying to target here.
Anth, we got our OG. Let's just go to our pick and trade back if there's no one that we love.
Okay, I like it. I like it. So what's chat saying? They're saying we
defensive tackle.
D-tackle?
Jerry Jones has a sodium IV. Take Perry on Winfrey in the second. Move up for him. Josh Williams is saying take.
I like it. Okay, who's who?
There we go.
Ojabo's
That's war room I like.
Ojabo's been taken. And then he says maybe Leo Chanel. So Josh, you got to tell us, who do you want?
D-tackle, he says.
D-tackle.
Winfrey is a D-tackle.
Nate Dogg's taking off. See you, Nate Dogg.
See, Nate. Thanks for stopping in, bro.
We will have a good time in Vegas.
I wish you this is the shitty thing. When you pause it, you can't go back to...
No, scroll up. Right there. You can scroll up. Look to your left. There's the... You're trying to scroll up the list right there.
No. I want to see the players that are available still, which you can't do. So who do they want us to try to trade up to?
Josh Williams is saying D-tackle is a priority. He's saying Leo Chanel. He's saying D-tackle, and then he's saying take Perry on Winfrey in second.
Okay, well, we're gonna see if Atlanta Falcons want to trade their 43rd pick here. So for 43, we'd have to trade this. Obviously, they're not taking. They would for sure take us. I'm not gonna go third. They 100% would take that. Let's see if we can give them a couple of 5th rounds.
Give them all of them. Fucking dirty 5ths.
I could give them 3 5th round picks. They're definitely gonna pick that. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try
that.
No.
Oh my God.
They didn't like it.
Okay.
So
give
let's
them the 155.
Let me try this. Let me try this here.
Zegma Beach.
They would for sure. So they would for sure take our 56th, and we'd move up to 43. They would take 2 of our 5th round picks, and then next year's 4th.
So so
good.
Josh Williams is saying build the front 7 up. We need some dogs.
They would also take next year's 5th.
Kilo C saying break time. Wink, wink. AJ knows. Smoke weed. And Kahuna saying future 4 with a few 5ths.
Yeah, we actually did. Did they accept it?
It looks like they did.
So we're on the clock. We traded up. So we gave them 2 5ths this year and 5th from next year.
Okay, so there's Leo Chanel, which is what
they're saying Leo Chanel?
Well, that's what Josh said, Leo Chanel. But they were also saying D-tackle is a priority.
Okay, well let's see D-tackle here.
Ooh,
but I do like
Leo
that.
Chanel, eh?
I do like that. I do think I'm going Leo Chanel.
Yeah,
I believe we need a linebacker.
Hit the show more. Let's just have a little.
It's just his. Oh, okay. Oh, it's 11 minutes long, but let's get a little bit here.
They give it up on the ground. It's Lou Nichols.
Body tackle, not what we're used to seeing.
Is he like a? Let's see here.
Final few plays of this game.
Is he like a Sean Lee?
Ooh.
I'll see one more, and if I like it, we're taking him.
Wisconsin is a walk-on defensive player, turns into an All-American. Plays 10 years in the NFL. Ball's loose.
He's drafted. Will's taking him. Welcome to the Cowboys, Leo.
Oh, so Josh Williams is saying I'm cool with that. He reminds me of a durable Sean Lee dude.
Yeah, shit, yeah, I love it. Anyone that reminds me of Sean. Oh shit, we're missing picks.
Hey, Mr. Chanel. Just like that
Coco Chanel.
Just like that designer brand, you're now part of the Dallas Cowboys era. Welcome to the Cowboys.
I'm gonna call you Coco.
Okay,
hey,
boys.
I'm gonna call you Coco.
Hey, we just traded up, boys.
We traded up. I like that move.
This was good. Now watch this draft is gonna be ranked. We're gonna love this one more. It's gonna be ranked worse than the fucking.
Hey, well, you know what? Will McClave moved up into the second round, first pick of the second round. Got a great player. You know, we had A- last one. Sometimes you just got to make.
And not to say that those 5th rounders can be really good, but the fact that our squad, what are we going to do with 4 5th round picks? We don't know what the
their currency.
Second round pick is. So
it's currency. Trade up to at least. I agree with you, bro. Hey, we got Sean Lee Jr. on the team.
Wide receiver 3rd round is what Josh Williams is saying.
I agree. I think we got to go wide out. We already talked about stuff that we thought.
Yep.
I think we got to target a wide out. I agree. We're gonna need some help here.
Hey, make the call.
We're gonna need some help.
Make the call.
Wide out or corner.
Okay.
Okay, we'll check.
And then
We're up.
I want to talk about drafting a running back.
Ooh, we got no.
Okay,
Well,
so
if we're gonna be
so we're gonna wide receiver. So on 82 ranked, so that's okay. 82 ranked. We're at 88 here. Let's see some show more, and it's a blank page. He's I don't like the 5'11", 189
Yeah, no.
stat. Sorry, he's probably got little bitch hands too. We ain't taking him. Danny Gray, 97. Don't love it.
No.
Chat, see anyone here that they would jump on?
Okay, so go back.
To what?
Go back to the next best.
To BPA.
Yep.
BPA is CB Marcus Jones. He's 69th
I'm just
ranked.
I'm just gonna say for our boy Barry Grant Jr. He's gonna say, take that QB.
Carson Strong. Of course you would. Okay, so here we go. So this is the highest ranked cornerback. He has 6 career return touchdowns, including game winner versus SMU in 2021, 2 ints and 3 pass ups on 18 targets versus Memphis. And he was.
So we got Zion Johnson. We got Leo Chanel.
Yep.
So I definitely think so. We're either taking Kyle Phillips for the wideout, or we're taking Marcus Jones.
I think so. And Marcus Jones is.
And you know what? Since we're going to be making that move for OBJ after this draft, I say we go for Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones?
Yeah. Give me my cell phone. Give me my cell phone so I can call Marcus and let him know that we're taking Marcus Jones.
Take him, baby.
Okay, take him.
He's drafted.
I don't give 2 raccoon buttholes.
Hey,
I'm taking him.
Is this Mr. Jones? Yeah. How do you want to be a Dallas Cowboys?
How do you want to be a Dallas Cowboy?
Do you want to be a Dallas Cowboys when we're winning the Super Bowl? Get your Super Bowl pants ready on this year, son. We're gonna win.
Jerry, every time he picks someone, he just goes, crack him if you got him, kids.
Crack him if you got him.
Son. So we got 27 picks to go. So let's discuss our plan here. So we have a CB, a linebacker, and a guard. I think we got to go wide receiver now.
Yep.
Or wideout and running back.
Line. A running back?
AJ, wide receiver is way more important than a running back. No. Well, look,
absolutely,
we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got.
BPI or BPA.
BPI. Total body point index.
Josh Williams saying Shakir from Boise is decent. That was before we picked our guard.
Yep, star receiver. You know what? I would love to pick up a great wide receiver in the 4th round here. This is our last pick for a bit too, boys. So we got to hit. We have to hit on this one.
Steven, you know who else we picked in the 4th round? $175 million man, Dak Prescott.
That's true. You're not wrong.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Kahuna just threw out a nice. Now it's time for a kicker, true value. And I'm not saying that he's crazy.
I can't do a kicker at 4.
He's not that crazy.
I can't do a kicker at 4.
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of.
And then talk to me next year when every time we miss a kick or a field goal, I'm fucking willing to punch a hole in the damn wall. So Kellen Dyche, who I've actually picked up in a couple of these mock drafts in the 3rd round, to be honest. So right now we're at pick 129. You got his rank. Let's see what he's got for some short.
Let me see what the boys got.
He's 6'7", 301. So he's a lean big boy. He's lean. He's 24.6 years old.
24.6?
How do they do that at 0.6? Like, I guess
24 years old in 6 months.
Yeah, well, but that would make sense if. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it. Kellen Dyche. So what are we looking? What positions are we looking at here, guys?
I don't know. I like that.
Hallelujah! Bring him back. Bring Hallelujah back.
If we're looking at just the ranks here, it makes sense to go with Dyche. But we said we're going to go with a wide receiver. We got to go out there and get that.
Well, let's look at it though, man. 126. We're at 129.
Kevin Austin Jr.
Makes sense, but if we're going BPA, purely BPA, you got a guy that's ranked 77. We're picking 129th. Like.
It's a no-brainer in my opinion.
And we need a tackle. Yeah, I think so. Does Jerry want to do anything crazy? Does Jerry want to trade?
Jerry wants to trade.
Do we like this pick?
You know what? I want myself.
I like it.
I like an idea for a wide receiver in this fourth.
Yeah,
Hey,
but there's just no one
what's
worth
this
taking.
trade? Is that offers?
But
Yeah,
I mean,
here. Trade here. 6. This is just 6 teams, are willing to trade with us.
Ooh.
So Tampa Bay, we could move back 2 picks.
Yeah, okay, do that.
Or even next pick. Titans are trying to trade with us their next pick. Let's see.
They're going to take dice. They want dice.
What are they going to give us though?
Well, let's see. So we'll give them this is 131 here. Oh, no, that's them. So 129. So they'd give us 131.
No, they're not giving us 143.
I mean, well, then what the fuck are they trying to give us? Like, I don't want to get shittier picks later on.
I know.
Okay, well, give them 176, and let's see if we can get 131 and 143.
But yeah,
with our one, then we're moving up.
No, they're not even sniffing that. So we're not even going with that.
Fuck you, Titans.
We ain't even going with that shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
The fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so Josh Williams is saying take the tackle.
Yeah,
yes,
we
take
got
the
to.
tackle. We still need a tackle anyways.
How do I get back to that now?
We're still on the clock.
I know.
Big board?
I don't know. That I think takes you right out of the. That takes you right out.
Click on the thing.
That's a terrible explanation of
Draft
anything.
a player.
Draft
right?
a player. Okay,
Draft
thank
a
you.
player.
Okay, so we're going. I've literally taken this guy in the 3rd round in mock draft, so he's in.
Kellen, hey, Mr. Daishi, welcome to the Cowboys.
Daishi. Hello, Mr. Daishi.
Hello,
we got,
Mr.
Now this
Daishi.
is where we got a ways to go till our next picks. I think we have to go wide receiver just and hope we hit.
Hey, Mr. Daishi, are you ready to protect my 107?
Okay, this is what we have to do. We have to take a picture of these players, and we got to track them this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like this is the Can Fan Cowboys draft. We got to track these guys and see how they do because these are our babies now. We have made you our babies.
So we got in the war room, man with username Marie saying he's making some burgers to watch the stream, laughing my ass off. That's right.
Jerry definitely has Jerry in the office. Jerry definitely has a guy grilling burgers.
Oh yeah,
without a fan.
Hey,
there's no fan.
5 minutes, Turkish.
Smoking in the room.
Hey, make sure you salt that burger before I get over here.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you told me 4 minutes ago. Jerry has a guy that makes him salt shakes, like instead of a vanilla or a milk or a chocolate shake, it's just salt shakes.
And
it's just milk. It's just milk and salt.
And sometimes when people aren't looking, he eats his hamburger like Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York. He just has the burger there, and he just takes 2 big knives and he cuts his burger. And people are like, "You're not going to eat it with your hands." He's like, "I'm not some sort of animal."
Okay, we're coming up here, and we're coming up here in 3 picks, boys.
Here we go.
We are on the clock. So, what are we going here?
Got 2 guaranteed starters in Johnson, Chanel, and Parsons are going to wreak havoc.
Could you imagine? Yeah, Leo and Micah.
Yeah.
Oh man, fucking get out of here.
Who's this Brian Robinson Jr. everyone's been talking about?
So what position are we going here, guys? So our big board saying all center, guard, tackle. We're not doing that. The next best guy is Brian Robinson Jr., who is a running back.
Or Zaquandre
Nothing.
White.
Zakondre White.
Yeah, both halfbacks. So we have that 176. These guys are both ahead of what we would. They've both fallen according to this. Wide receiver is 170. We're not doing that. We're going for value here. Which, I mean, are they going to see the field?
Just a quick question.
But we do got to. Sorry, AJ. Yeah, what's your question?
What's that analysis? Sorry, analysis.
It's saying it just shows us what we. Yeah, that's garbage.
Scroll down a little bit.
To scroll down.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple halfbacks available.
3 halfback.
I think halfback here is our best bet because look at it this way. I like actually where AJ's brain's going here. Zeke's gone next in 2023. Pollard's going to be our starting guy. We got to look at size of these boys.
Brian Johnson Jr. is from Bama.
Yes, exactly.
Nice, Bama. We got to see how big these boys are. Between these two, I think we take the bigger guy.
Click on show more from Brian Johnson. Yeah.
6'2", 225.
Yeah, I like that. Now,
That's a heavy boy.
That's a big
heavy.
dude.
No,
I think
What do they say about him? What do they say about him? They had a little blurb.
this guy's
Ooh.
6 feet, 206.
he's too speedy for me.
He's too. Yeah, he's.
We
too
want the
speedy
big,
for me.
we want the big boy. We doing it, guys?
Yeah, big
We
boy.
taking the big boy?
We're taking Brian Johnson Jr.
Let's just read. If we're gonna take him, but I want to just see there was a little blurb about him. A little.
Robinson is the
Over
top
there.
short yard bruiser in the draft class after sitting behind
Yes.
Najee Harris for 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah, he's sold, boys.
Yeah, gun.
That's
Take
it.
him.
Take
That's
him.
who we're
He's
taking.
done.
We're taking him.
We love
You're a Dallas Cowboy.
he's like a poor man's
Dad,
Derek
call him.
Henry. Call him.
Dad, call him. Dad, call him. Call him.
It was Brian, right? Yeah, he's drafted.
Mr. Robinson Jr. This is Jerry Jones. Yep, that's right.
Hello.
Owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I've been saying, how would you like to come in and be second back to TP20? What about Zeke Elliott?
We don't
We're
talk
not, we're
about
not
Zeke.
talking about Zeke Elliott right now. We're talking
I
about you,
asked you
Mr.
a
Brian
question.
Robinson Jr. And Brian Robinson Jr., I'm about to send you a Cowboys hat free of charge.
I like what Kahuna's saying. I think we got to go. I think we go kicker
we
here.
go kicker
I don't
now.
mind it. We could probably get the best kicker in the draft right now.
I don't hate it. Take a kicker.
Special teams.
Yeah, because we want these.
Oh,
young guns
280
under
boys.
150.
280 though. We don't.
No,
we're at,
wait.
we can't.
Let's
we'll,
wait.
we'll get him later. I like where your head is at, Kahuna, but Will McClay is saying.
Go. I think we go wide out now.
I know. We have to. We have to go wide out.
Ooh, Josh Johnson's still there.
I think we have to take him. He's 170. We're
Okay,
at
well, hang on a sec.
178.
Why is Javon Healy the only guy with a picture?
Let's-
Does he have a
He's
highlight?
from the Coastal Carolina.
Ooh.
So we want to go height here.
Three-star
So this
rookie.
guy's only 6 feet. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
And his age isn't even reported. He has a picture on the mock draft, but they don't know his age.
I want to see.
Suspect.
I want to see Josh. I want to see the size of Josh here.
Suspect. Ooh, or guess what? Do we take 2 halfbacks? Maybe.
No, that's crazy.
Hey.
5'11", 183. What are these?
Mm.
Why are they so tiny?
Speed.
Oh man.
I think we got to go with the big boy. Because who do we have now? So we got Gallup filling that kind of just short role.
Gallup's go
CD's got some good size to him, but he's not very
There you
big.
go.
6'3", 195.
Skinny bean pole.
We can get
And
him.
he's
We can get him next. We can
and-
get him next pick.
And he's 20.7.
We can get him next pick
And he's
though.
20 years old.
He's 20.7. Take him next pick.
I think we get him
Okay.
next pick.
Okay, so take that center.
Or why don't we
F,
take? Why don't we
we're gonna-
take both these
Let's
wideouts?
trade back this one.
Okay, trade back. Okay.
Let's trade back because then we got a wide receiver kicker and we're happy.
Okay. So to what? 206. We'll go to 206 here. Let's see
Yeah,
what we can get
yeah.
here. So we're gonna give up our 178. They're gonna give us 206, 232nd at wow. Okay, so let's
Trade will not be. Fuck your trade.
no, but
system.
if I go this, they'll do it. They'll give us, but they're just garbage picks.
Garbage picks. But we want
Let's just do
that
it.
206 and 232nd so we can get a
Look at this.
or never mind. Those are
Look at
garbage
this.
picks. Yeah.
But we can just get. Oh,
No, I don't like this. I don't like
okay,
it.
you don't like it. What about if we do 193 with them? Wow.
Oh fuck yeah.
No, we want.
No.
Maybe
No
that.
point, no point.
No bueno. There is a point if
No,
we think we can
because-
get the guy we're gonna get and still,
No, very true. But I think we want what my thought was, we trade back a little bit ours to try to get those 2 picks so we can get the wide receiver and the kicker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The same thing. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I was thinking the same thing, which we could still do, and
Yeah.
because we're still gonna have 178, but we're still at 178 then.
It's just they don't have enough.
Enough. Yeah, no, I agree. We're just gonna roll with our picks then.
Yeah.
Or what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie.
Once-
All this trade backing bullshit,
fuck it.
I cannot follow it.
All it is, is
At
it's
this-
basically just
No,
trying to
I'm- hey.
gain.
Call me by my name, Jerry.
Jerry, it's basically just trying to get draft capital.
Listen, that's why I pay you for. Will.
Yeah. Dad.
Steven,
at
shut
this
your
point-
goddamn.
Tight end.
Hey,
so,
Steven, shut your goddamn mouth.
So tight end,
No,
And eat your Twizzlers like I gave them to you.
I think we just got to take this guy at 170. I don't like his size, but I think we just got to take him.
Who's
Look,
a
we're in the- yeah.
who's a BPA?
He is. Josh Johnson's our BPA right now.
Who's a second BPA?
you get him, we might get a fucking.
Who's a
we
second-
might get
sorry.
a big boy in
No,
the seven.
take either. Take,
What about
Nope.
Curtis Brooks? 160. Defensive interior.
we don't need a defensive interior.
Yes,
though.
we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, take him.
I'm just looking at best players
Well,
available.
Show me more.
'Kay.
Sell me on him.
Yeah.
He's got to be a big boy. He's got to be a big boy.
You know, since we're judging,
Okay, here we
since
go.
we judge
6'3",
guys,
302.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
since we judge guys on their appearance and there's no photo, I don't know how to rank them.
I'm so off right now. I think Josh Williams would be the better one to take. He's
He's a center. We're not taking a. We already got.
future.
No, we're not taking any
Future.
more interior linemen. We're either taking a wide receiver, defensive inside.
Let's just remind you who owns the team here. Okay.
That's true.
Watch this one.
The next,
Watch this
What
one.
are you doing?
Will McClays went rogue.
Okay, listen.
Dad,
Williams is
Dad.
saying we should have went D tackle. But
Okay.
hey, well, we might even still get this fat fuck. This big defensive tackle might still be kicking.
The scene from the movie The Martian where where
I just went rogue, son.
where Harry from Dumb and Dumber says to what the fuck's Boromir, I'm expecting you to hand in your resignation when the astronauts get back. That's what I just said to Will McClay. I'm expecting you to hand in your resignation after this draft.
Will McClay don't give no fucks. Hey, he's still there.
Okay, take him.
He's still there.
Boom.
Take
See? We got the best wide receiver, and then we still got a damn good.
But not the wide receiver that we wanted.
Yeah, that was the top guy.
We took the top guy, but
we got the top wide receiver by like 30
By a lot.
spots.
By 30 spots. I think we go kicker here, boys.
Can you pass me one of those
Yes.
drinks?
Yeah.
The ones that it tastes like hand soap?
It's the last one.
Guys,
I
let's
would drink
cheers to a
hand soap if it got me
successful
drunk.
draft.
Cheers,
This draft
Jerry.
actually
Hey,
makes me
Jerry.
very, very
Hey,
happy.
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
Cheers there in Thailand there, Mr. Alex Johnson. Okay, we got 55 picks to go. Oh, you know what? I don't even think we have another pick.
Picking up that halfback,
Was
I
big.
mean, you sailed me into next week with that. I'm so happy.
That guy was
Picking up that
he is a big
that
dude.
third down.
I want to I'm gonna take a picture of the guys we took.
Yeah, of course. Our list right here.
Yeah, this is our boys.
I'm gonna be cheering for these guys.
Yeah,
for us to take 'em in
these
the
are our
draft.
babies. These are our babies.
And then we're gonna clip a video being like podcast host predict the draft.
Podcast host, and hopefully one of them ends up becoming a Hall of Famer because then we look legit.
Podcast host plus their war room, which is all y'all. in
Appreciate
chat.
War Room. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, totally. Because we
Cheers to a
we
successful
definitely
Pop them if you got them. Drink
Look,
them if you got them.
we come in here, we fly
Oh,
in,
fuck me,
we're
that
looking at
tastes
stats, we're looking at other people's reports, and that's how we draft. So
How we do.
That's how we do it.
I mean,
son.
when the closer we can get to the source, the better.
25.
And
Do we have another? We don't even have another pick, boys. We didn't get a kicker.
Okay, so
Sorry, Kahuna.
and congratulations to both of you guys. We've Leo Chanel ran a
Oh.
4.53 at 6'3", 250.
Oh my
Is what
god,
Josh is saying.
that is a big dude. I wonder what our grade's gonna be
Ooh.
though.
So
I'm
after
interested in our grade.
So it's going to tell us what the grade. So you didn't take a picture of the and
The
just
first one.
do a print screen one.
Yeah, I'll do a print screen. What is that? Control Shift 4.
Yeah.
Shift Command 4. Sorry.
Kahuna is absolutely devastated that we didn't get a
Sorry,
kicker.
Kahuna. But you know what? We're gonna be hitting the non-signed free agent
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Like we're picking up kickers. Like we
Yeah,
know we're
for
going
sure.
for kickers.
For sure.
Okay, I'm excited to see what we
Yeah.
got. Imagine. Oh my God, here we go. I'm kind of nervous.
I
I'm
mean,
staying
we
in my
could.
seat.
Here's the thing about kickers is you can go out to any fucking.
We got a
Oh,
D.
whoa.
Our
B
trade was a
plus.
D. No, that's not our grade. A B plus.
Okay.
Not terrible. Not
Curtis
great.
Brooks was an A. Josh,
No, but
Brian Johnson.
this is a
all C minuses.
7-rounder as opposed to a 4 too.
Yeah.
So
So they didn't like they did not like our trade. Our trade did not.
I don't think it mattered, but it didn't matter. Like we traded. That was our second round trade then.
Yeah. Here, let's get print screen on this because it doesn't matter with these PFF. I mean, PFF also thinks Trevon Diggs sucks. So pound sand. How do I
Yeah.
get it a little bit? so I can get it all in there. That'll be good enough.
That'll be good.
I mean, look, that Kellen Beach was a great pick. And if you look at this, we've just completely shored up the O-line.
Yeah, O-line set.
With Zion and Kellen. Like, that is awesome. And those guys get, that's 10 plus, that's a collective 20 plus years of NFL playing time.
Kellen's our only A+. Our only A+ pick.
Oh, Josh Williams says, great job, guys. Josh, you were
Well, I think he's an
part of
A+
that draft.
because he dropped so fucking much to the 4th.
We appreciate you, Josh, for giving us a hand there.
Was Josh the Kellen Moore, or was he?
No. We're not. He was the Dan Quinn.
Josh,
We're not gonna tell anyone they were a Kellen Moore. Josh Williams was our Dan Quinn right there.
Yep.
So that was kind of it. That was
a-
kind of it there. I don't know. That was kind of. Yeah,
And
dog?
4 kickers, real quick, before we end this one, or whatever. I mean, we're almost at the 2-hour mark here.
Really?
We got Young Ho
Our
Koo.
longest live stream non-watch along.
We got Young Ho Koo from the Falcons at kickers, Matt Gay from the Rams, Nick Folk from the Patriots.
These are all free agents
there's
still.
some guys left. These are free agents that are still
so
left.
I could see us
and there's a
going for
bunch of
something
other
like
dudes.
that.
Randy Bullocks from the Titans.
Yeah.
I'm just saying names I know. So.
Yeah, but so there is already guys that have made their careers in the NFL that are available for Jerry to throw some money at.
Yeah, as long as
Is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't think that anybody could be worse than Greg Zerline.
No, Greg the leg, 100%. So this is our last cast till we head down to the draft. Adam and myself will be going down to the draft. We're going to be taking a shit ton of footage.
We're going to be doing some live streams.
We're going to be doing some good stuff. We won't. I think we'll probably end up just doing a cast somewhere on the strip. Who knows?
We'll be posting every single.
We'll be posting a bunch of stuff starting Wednesday.
Oh, dude, we have.
Oh yeah,
we have this shirt's coming down.
The shirt's coming. We got a couple other ones.
And we got 3 other shirts that we're gonna.
A couple other things. So for the bandwagon boys, BWB1, BWB2 in Southeast Asia, holding it down in Thailand. Still waiting for some sort of video of you like I want to add into our vlog.
Yes.
I want to add into our vlog at some point you being somewhere in Asia, like running from the beach to try to catch the draft or something.
You need Alex. You need to interview somebody and you need to get their reaction to the pick.
Just something.
So whoever we pick at 24, or if we trade up,
even if they don't know anything,
we need that reaction. You have to send it right away.
We just need some funny footage of you. Be creative with it. Do whatever you need to do. But where's the play out here for the bandwagon boys? Is that one for the bandwagon boys and your host at best? We will next time we see you guys. We will be live in Las Vegas on location. Yo, Big Hud, play us out, son.
Jay, Big Hud in the building. What up? How about the boys? The Dallas Cowboys, that is. What up? What up? How about the boys? What up? How about the boys? What up? They bring the noise.
I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.